Guys, this is how to edit without losing your skin texture, or to retouch without losing your skin texture. So this is my first editing video for my YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to get more educational based videos for photography business. So I'm a coach. I coach beginners to become professionals, and how to build their portfolio and how to attract the right clients. So I move you from 0 to 100. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow for more on my Instagram handle, Inferno Photography, on TikTok, Inferno Photography. So back into today's work. So before you start retouching, you ask yourself, it depends on the photographer actually. Everybody have the way they do their workflow, they have the way they want their pictures to look. That's why you're an artist, we have different eyes. So for this picture, first of all, before I started the picture, I had to reduce the warmth of the picture because I don't really like my picture looking yellowish. That's warmth. So first of all, I'm going to start with removing her spot. So I use patch tool, sorry, patch tool to remove spot, because if it's spot remover, when you're removing it, it just blurs out the spot and leaves a kind of blur on that part you've removed. But patch tool is like copying and pasting. So as I don't want this pimple here, I will copy it, that's highlight, select it, and then paste it to where I want that texture. So for instance, let's zoom in so that you can see. I come to patch tool, I select the stuff I don't want, I move it here, I select. So what's doing is it's just copying that part of the skin you want back on top of the spot or the pimple. So please don't come and select this pimple here, and then move it to this other part of the body. Look at what it has done, because it's not the same light that is here that is here. This place is highlight, here is shadow. So please, when you are selecting, select a texture close to, or a skin close to that spot. So if I select here, I will move it to this place. So you left click, hold down and select and move, hold, move, hold, move, hold, move. So I'm going to do that all over her face. Select the part I don't want and I remove it. So for those of us that are still interested in learning how Photoshop works, you can follow my YouTube videos or subscribe to my YouTube videos so that you can learn more. I think most photographers are still retouching the manual way because of the subscription rates though. Alright, so I am selecting and moving, selecting and moving. Yeah, so I am done selecting, I'm done removing her spots. So this is it. Sorry, I didn't create another layer so that you can see the before and after, but you can see it. It's different. I've removed all the spots eventually. So the next step, we are going into the proper lesson for today. You're going to come to where this background is, left click and hold it, drop on this plus sign, left click the second one, drop again to create 3 layers. So you are going to name this second layer colors, then this first layer texture. So you click on colors and then you go to filter, noise, you go to dust and scratch. So when you come to dust and scratch, you bring down your radius to 0. So you bring it down, you use this sign, this box sign, click on where the part of your image that has most textures. So it's here, has a lot of textures. So when you click on it, you now drag your radius to the point where you are no longer seeing textures. So between 35 and 40 depending on your image. But for me, most times I leave it 35 or 40. So 40. So this is it. You click OK. So after you're done with the colors, you go to textures and you go to image, apply image, and this is it. The source, you leave it as the name. The source is the name of the picture. Layer, you change it to colors. Channel means red, green, blue color. Blending mode should be subtract. Opacity 100, scale to offset 128, and you hit OK. So this is how your picture is going to look like. You are going to come to where this normal is, top on top of where your layers are. You click on normal, you go to linear light, and then this is what your pictures are going to look like. So when you are done clicking on linear light, you're going to group the texture and the colors in a group. So you can highlight, that means control, press your control if you're using Windows, highlight on texture and colors, and then control G to group. You have this. You are grouping so that you can be seeing your before and after when you are skin retouching. So we have this. The next step we are going to go to is to select your lasso tool. So when you select your lasso tool, this place that is written feather, that's topmost of your Photoshop left hand side, you see feather. I've already written the number, so you type 20 on your feathering. So you come to the place you want to select your image to smoothing. So I'll select here. So this editing class is for you to retouch your pictures without losing the texture. So I'll select this part, select, I've selected it. So after selecting, you're going to filter. Okay, sorry. You come to colors. It's from colors that you select. After selecting, you go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then you take the radius back to 0. So you keep increasing it till you like the effect of what your skin is becoming like. So for me, I'll leave it on, let's say 40 or 38. So you can type 38 and then hit OK. You select. You can come here, select this part again. This is the forehead. Select the forehead. You still go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Can increase it to how you want it to look. Uh, Thereabout. Okay, let's leave it on 35 or 36 and hit OK. You select. You select her chin, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. So different textures on different side of your face or your body. So the texture on her chin is different from her forehead, different from her under her eye. So that's what will make you to apply the radius you want to apply. So it's not the same radius from the chin to the forehead. So this one I can leave it at 30. It's okay for me. So you come to this place also, the nose, you select where the highlights are, select the nose. Same thing, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and reduce it so you don't really lose. You can reduce it so that you don't really lose the highlights and the textures. So hit OK, select. Okay, so let's see what our before and after is. You come to where this group is, and then you hide the eye. This is your before, this is your after. Before, after. I think we've progressed a lot. Before, after. Retouch her face without losing the textures. Before, after, before, after. Me zoom in, before, after. Yeah, so we now have our image before. So I've done the selection and Gaussian blur on even her hands. So you now have the before and after, before and after. So follow for more. I'll be on my next video. I will clean her eyes and then do dodge and burn on her face, because even with the texture she has lost some of her highlights on her body. So follow, check on my next video, dodge and burn, eye whitening, the simplest way to whiten eye and teeth. Thank you very much. See you.